beers, wines and spirits review on a Baltic day. Chucked it down all day, and it's gone from like summer conditions to autumn very quickly, very autumnal today. So from Lenton Lane Brewery, it's Roll With It. It's described as juicy, pithy, pale ale. The ABV is 4.5%. Brewed at and bottled at Lenton Lane Brewery, the Midway, Nottingham. The Midway is one of their beers. Bottle condition, like I said, store pour gently and serve cool. It's cool. It certainly is cool. So, to work today, got absolutely flipping drowned. Oh, but as a gardener, we need the rain. And the Wraggys beer will be getting disbanded and put back to a normal beer wall. Yeah, there's an awful lot of Wraggy in the background. And yeah, even I don't want to see that much Wraggy at the back of me. So, little bit of sediment in the bottom. I must have just disturbed that sediment. So, little thing to note there is sediment in bottles. You know, sometimes if it's bottle condition, there is always a chance you will get a touch of sediment. It soon calms down and it all disappears half the time. So, I would say it's like a deep dark orange pour with a 1/2 centimetre of a white head. Good carbonation not going on. Right, let's dive in. First of 3 beer reviews tonight. Now, I class Lenton Lane as a more traditional beer company, but with a craft edge, modern edge, very similar to the Lincoln Green behind me. They have bought a few beers out in cans as well, which you would class as craft beers, but definitely, yeah. So that's my take. I'm sure someone from Lenton Lane, if they ever watch these beer reviews, will have their own opinion, and always eager to hear from brewers and breweries. You know, it's good to hear that whether they think you've done a good review of their beer or even don't agree. You know, it is a thing that you don't always get it right. So anyway, yeah, juicy nose on this fella. Nice juicy taste as well. And I've got to say, so they're not really craft, but this is more like a craft beer than you know what you would class as traditional. So you can be wrong sometimes. Eh? We're all wrong sometimes. Juicy, easy going. Very nice. Zestiness in the background there. So I'm at work today, and tangent time. I'm at work today, and it's chucking it down with rain, and I've got a blooming poncho on, theme park poncho, and it kept me dry for the most part, to be fair. All of a sudden, I'm at the back of one of my workplaces. There's a right smell here, toilet smell, drains, and I'm thinking, oh dear. Messages the boss. He says, it's go and check the drains at the back of the property. Did that drain was fine. Got to the drain where I could smell it, lifted it up. Oh my god, it was bubbling. It was packed. Anybody be eating your dinner before? Oh dear. Got the drain rods in. Oh my god. Oh, thank god it was raining, because the rain took the smell away. But oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, it was like a brand oozing, bubbling of dear. Oh. I was well pleased when he says that. Right, we'll call Metro Rod or Drain Rod, whatever they are. I'm thinking, thank God for that. I mean, I do get my hand. No, I didn't get my hand down. I got the drain rods out, but it wasn't having it. You know, it's far too far down the pipe for me. Whoa. Thank God for a decent beer. Anyway, so yeah, for me, this is like a crafty version of a traditional beer. Not quite full on craft beer, not quite full on traditional. We're certainly in that middle ground. Juicy, certainly zesty. I wouldn't say it was citrus, I'd say it was more tropical, but more faint tropical rather than your face craft tropical. But you know, a beer that would interest people who don't really want to join the craft beer ranks, but certainly want to move, you know, tread into them in that middle ground waters. And it's an interesting middle ground. You know, a lot of people don't want the full on craft, but they do want to try new stuff, new variations of a theme. I do apologise if anybody was eating their dinner there. I didn't go into too much detail because you wouldn't want me to. Oh, I wouldn't like to be clearing drains like that all day long, coming out with your rods and rodding. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's limits in life. There really is limits. Hey, I suppose you see once in one turd, you've seen them all. Um, oh, in any case, that's enough of that. Really good strong flavour of this. Some proper zestiness. Good challenging flavour. You know you're drinking this. Very good. 4.5%. Yeah, it tastes like a 4.5% wood. Easy drinking. And at the moment, they've got 8 different bottles on their website. So they're selling mixed case. I'm sure it's 30 quid for a mixed case. I may be wrong. And the glass looks bang on and all. So lentonbrewery.com. I'm not sure if they've actually got a shop you can go into, but they've certainly got a website. Check out the website and see what you think to them. I bought this beer myself from Adventure Beer Company, i.e. them people. That's where I got the beer from. As I do trying as many new beers from local breweries as I, one, can afford to do, and two, I got time to do as well, because obviously with everybody bringing out new beers these days, it gets more difficult all the time. And obviously trying to squeeze in beer reviews and that, you know, it is what it is, isn't it? You know, you get done what you get done. Yeah, I'm liking that. It's got some good poke to the flavour. A good challenging beer that really fills your mouth with the flavour. And like I say, it's pushing them traditional beer boundaries with a hint of craft rather than going full on craft. So yeah, it's good. It's a good balance to have. We need balance. We can't have all traditional. We can't have all craft. For me, there's definitely, I mean, obviously you've got wheat beers, Belgian beers and all that, but we're talking normal beers for this country. You've got traditional, craft, and then you've got the sweet zone in the middle. Definitely a sweet zone beer for me. Am I right or wrong? If anybody from Lenton Lane wants to comment or even message me, it's always good to hear from local breweries and to create, what's the word? Not relationships. Sounds dodgy, I suppose, but certainly, yeah, a relationship in a fashion. Get a talking, that sort of thing. And like most, like, you know, any beer reviewer, you know, to strike up a chat with breweries, it's a great thing, you know. I'm wholly supportive of my local breweries, hence why that beer behind me was brewed, because of my support. And you know, I look to many more, hopefully, because you never know, it might never happen again. More collaborations with breweries. You know, as a fan of beers, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? Especially with your local breweries. Oh, I'm not going all the way around the country to do that sort of thing, because I wouldn't anyway. It's not my thing. But certainly locals, definitely. Anyway, so orangey pour, white head. On the nose, a, a traditional tropical nose rather than a craft tropical. On the taste, like I said, a zestiness, hint of tropical. I would say it's more tropical than zest for me, and a very nice beer. Just watch out for the sediment when you first pour it, because it's bottle conditioned. Right at the end, there's a bit. It's not going to hurt you. You know, don't worry about it. If you do pour it out, it soon settles and disappears. But there are some out there that don't understand what sediment is. As a home brewer, I obviously do. Out of 5 for me, a good 4.2 out of 5 all day long. Cracking beer. Enjoyed it. And that's Lenton Lane Breweries. Roll with it. Pale ale. And oh, there's a bit left in. Oh, it's the sediment in there. I'll leave that in there. And that's it for this beer. Back later with 2 more beer reviews. Thank you for watching. See you soon, everyone. Cheers. Let's hope it's a bit warmer as well. Awesome.